Today starts a new series here in Halftime Productions as we're going back in time to the 2020 NBA season and simulating year by year all the way up to the current day today, January 2025, to see what would happen on this NBA 2K25 re-simulation of the last 5 years. Guys, this is going to be a 5-part series. It is going to be insane. Will history repeat itself or rewrite itself? The whole NBA that you know is going to be changed in this last 5 years. So guys, without further ado, let's get into part number 1. Here we go. Am I excited or what to get in this simulation? I just briefly explained it in the intro, but as this 5-part series unfolds, you guys will understand it better. It is part number 1. We're beginning in the 2020-2021 season, and we have the current rosters of that year. And guys, it is going to be crazy because throughout this 5 years, the rosters are going to change. The draft picks are going to change. The trades, the NBA is going to be completely different in this re-simulation. And we're going to go, like I said, 5 parts each. And in this 2020-2021 year, the Lakers will be coming off a championship which they won in the bubble. They'll look to be a repeat. And actually what happened this year in real life was the Bucks, as we know, defeated the Phoenix Suns in 6 games to win the finals. So let's find out. Will the Bucks still win the championship against the Suns, or will there be a new team? That is what this 5-part series simulation here on Halftime Productions is all about. And as we look at the rosters, it is crazy. 5 years ago, they are so much different. I am having so much fun already just looking at the teams and the players, like Terry Rozier and the Charlotte Hornets. Gordon Hayward, LaMelo Ball would be a rookie this year along with Anthony Edwards. Donovan Mitchell still in the Utah Jazz with Rudy Gobert. Oh my goodness, guys. This is going to be exciting. And we know some of the top teams in this simulation is the Bucks, the Suns, the Nuggets were very good, the Heat, the Knicks, Julius Randle's on the squad, the Lakers, like I said, the year prior to this, won the championship, so they're looking to repeat, which will be the 2020-2021 season. Anthony Davis on the squad, Kyle Kuzma, Dennis Schroeder, and guys, I'm going to let 2K simulate everything as far as draft picks, trades. So it's going to be crazy today as we see the Mavericks, and it's also insane to see Jalen Brunson at a 79 overall. And here's this Brooklyn Nets team that just never stayed healthy. That's what today's simulation is about as well. Can this Nets team stay healthy, and will they stick together? They kind of blew everything apart after, the injuries and stuff, but the Denver Nuggets still have Jokic on the squad. I don't think he will be going anywhere in this 5-year series, but then again, you never know with NBA 2K. Zion Williamson, only 20 years old at the time. We see Lonzo Ball on the team. Jeremy Grant leads the Pistons, and it's crazy to see the Pistons today. They're actually not a bad team. They're like 500 right now in real life, but here in 2020, they were not good at all. The Houston Rockets, as we just saw the Raptors, by the way, who were a great team, they won the championship 2 years ago. And guys, when I say 2 years ago, remember, we're talking in the 2020 present. So we're in 2020 right now, and we see Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton on this Suns team who went to the finals to play the Bucks and ended up losing. And this Suns team was so good. Down the line, they had a lot of great players, and I'm surprised that they never won or stuck together after that. But the Timberwolves, as we see, Karl Towns still on the team with Anthony Edwards, who would be a rookie in this simulation today in part number 1. Dame still on the Blazers, CJ McCollum, Stephen Curry on the Warriors with Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins. You see Jordan Poole still on the team, so that is pretty good for you Warriors fans. And Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal, they will be on the Wizards. But it is time to simulate to the end of the 2020-2021 season to see which teams will make the playoffs and which player wins the MVP. Before we get to the awards, guys, like I said, 2K will be simulating everything. Here are the trades around the league after the year. So, you guys could see some big trades right there. We see DeMarcus Cousins now go to the San Antonio Spurs. Norman Powell will go to the Kings. Podol for Javonte Green in that Bulls Spurs trade. But anyways, guys, that is the trades. And the most valuable player goes to Luka Doncic. So he has never won it in real life, but here in 2020, he will win. And Anthony Edwards wins Rookie of the Year. LaMelo Ball, as we know, won. So a little bit of history changing as Kyle Kuzma, 6th man of the year for the Lakers with 17 points. Shout out Kyle Kuzma. Rudy Gobert, just like he did, Defensive Player of the Year right there for the Utah Jazz. And Colin Sexton, oh my goodness, what a season for Colin Sexton. 25 points, most improved player for Cleveland as Tyronn Lue, Clippers head coach of the year. League leader in points, it was SGA with 34, and it's crazy because in 2020-2021, he wasn't considered a top player, so the fact that he is doing this here in this simulation of part number 1 is pretty interesting. Then we see Dame, Bradley Beal, Curry, Donovan Mitchell, and Embiid. This is the top players in terms of points in this 2020-2021 season. Karl Towns at number 15. Rebounds per game. look how many players over double digits. Christian Wood was in there, so Christian Wood had a great season. Steven Adams for the New Orleans Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas for the Grizzlies, Bam Adebayo, Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers. Assists per game, the only player over double digits was James Harden for the Brooklyn Nets, as Donovan Mitchell led the league in steals with 2.2. And now we look at the standings. The Nets, fully healthy, will take the 1 seed in the East. 56 wins right behind them. The Bucks, as we know, won the championship in real life that year. And then we see the Raptors. We see also the 76ers as the 4 seed. So Toronto and Philadelphia still a dominant team this year. Chicago, Atlanta, and the play-in tournament teams, Cleveland, New York, Indiana, and Miami. And the Celtics miss out. I mean, this year, the Celtics, or the 2020 year, the Celtics were not that great. Kemba Walker, Fournier, they had a lot of injuries. Jaylen Brown got injured towards the end of the year. They lost the Nets in the first round. But on to the West, here we go. Clippers the 1 seed, the Suns, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Warriors, Sacramento Kings as the play-in tournament teams, Lakers, Mavericks, Jazz, and Pelicans. And the Lakers, play-in tournament team at a 7 seed with 48 wins. That just shows you how dominant the Western Conference was. As the Rockets, the worst team in the Western Conference. Here we are to the postseason, but guys, with the first similar to the play-in tournament, and this would be the first play-in tournament ever, because in 2020, 2021, they implemented that, and still to this day, it is being used in the NBA, so this would technically be the first one. As you see the teams in the East, we also saw the teams in the West, but really quickly, let's simulate here in NBA 2K25 to see which teams will get in the 7 and 8 seeds. And so here we go. The teams that get in are the Jazz, Knicks, Lakers, and the Cavaliers. So that 2 vs 7 seed is actually the same matchup we saw back in 2021. So here is the official bracket, 16 teams for the 2020-2021 NBA postseason. Guys, up on the screen is the actual bracket, so you can compare and contrast, and also root for your favorite team. That's what this whole entire 5-part series simulation is all about. So will history repeat itself, or will there be a new champion? Well, guys, we're going to find out today here in part number 1 as we simulate this first round here on Halftime Productions and go all the way to the finals as the 2021 NBA playoffs begin right now. So, guys, let the madness begin. Here we go. Well, fellas, here we go. We begin this playoff simulation here in New York. It's Brooklyn versus the Knicks. These two teams only about 15 minutes apart, and we're tied in Game 4 as Kyrie Irving. What a basket right there. I mean, going up over the defender, Mitchell Robinson, and putting it up. I mean, he's one of the best players in NBA history when it comes to finishing at the rim. He may be the best, and then that's up 3-0 in the series. Can they close out on a 4 as Derrick Rose gets blocked out to Julius Randle? He misses. Irving the rebound. Nets up by 2 in this basket here. If they get it, could be the dagger. Here is James Harden in the corner to Blake Griffin. Griffin underneath. That won't go. Rebound Robinson, and the Knicks still alive. Looking to keep this series alive. They need to win this Game 4. Season on the line. RJ Barrett with nothing. Shot clock is off. Game clock's down to 8 seconds. Randall misses another. Rebound Brooklyn, and that might just do it here in New York. Irving makes the first free throw, the second on its way. It's good. 2-possession game, and the Knicks will fall here as the 8th seed. Derrick Rose and Julius Randle can't lead them past this #1 team in the East. The Brooklyn Nets, Harden, Durant, Irving can't be stopped as they're on their way to the second round. It's crazy to see what this big 3 in Brooklyn could do when they're fully healthy, and that's what they are in today's simulation. They're healthy, and now we're going to go to Utah. Another 8th seed's going to fall. It is the Jazz with Donovan Mitchell, Gobert, Conley, who will fall to the 1 seed in the West, the Clippers. I thought this Jazz team would make it a series, but ultimately Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, they're looking good here in this 2021 re-simulation. And as we go to Minnesota, Curry at the line, he has 31 points, make it 32. We're tied at 115. He has a chance to take the lead, but more importantly, Golden State up 3-1 in the series. They could close it out here in 5 on the road. It is overtime basketball. The Minnesota Timberwolves looking to force Game 6. Here's the Rookie of the Year, Anthony Edwards, going at Andrew Wiggins, the former Timberwolf. Anthony Edwards in the paint, gets caught up, and he's going to step out of bounds. It's a turnover. Solid defense from Wiggins. And these fans are not happy. They were looking for a foul right there, but the big turnover gives the Warriors the ball back, and they're up by 1. So can they get a basket to extend their lead? Here's Klay Thompson. Look at Klay Thompson. He's got to get it going. He's got to get it past half court, and barely does. Almost got an 8-second violation, but here is Curry with 20 seconds. Curry the drive. Curry in the paint. over Russell, won't go. Minnesota the rebound, no timeout, season on the line. It's gonna come down to this. The shot clock is off. Anthony Edwards with the ball. He's had a great season here in his rookie year. Can he force a game 6? Edwards steps into a jumper, puts it in. Anthony Edwards with 1.5 remaining. Inbound to Curry, gets it off. No good. Minnesota forces a game 6. Anthony Edwards, what a basket there. And this crowd in Minnesota going crazy. And the celebration is short-lived because a game later in Game 6, the Warriors will hold on to win 121-115, meaning they beat the Timberwolves in 6 and move on to the next round where they'll play the LA Clippers. And for Stephen Curry, he had 27 points in the victory. Karl Towns is 35, just wasn't enough. Down goes Minnesota, and now we're off to Milwaukee. The champions who won in real life are going to get past the first round against the Cleveland Cavaliers here in this 2021 re-simulation. The Cleveland Cavaliers had a really good season, honestly. I mean, surprised they made it this far, but ultimately, Milwaukee moves on. And now we're going to go to Sacramento. This Kings team, very young, but they made a great run here in the first round, forcing the Nuggets to 6 games. However, they will fall. And again, will they keep this Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox duo? We'll only find out later as the Nuggets win. And now we're going to go to a Game 7. We got a few of them here in this first round. It is the Hawks down by 2. Young for the tie. Rims out. Raptors have it with 42 seconds. Looking to win this series right here, right now. Van Fleet with it. Van Fleet in the paint. Draws 2. And he takes it back out wisely. These fans are on their feet. Shot clock down to 12 seconds. Here comes the screen. Van Fleet going left. Into the paint. Missed it. Rebound on Olynyk. He was traded to Atlanta mid-season. He has a big rebound. And the Hawks need to tie the game or go for the lead. Here is Trae Young. About 4 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Look at Trae Young on the right side. Solid defense from Lowry. Young gets it off. Oh, man. Trae Young buries a triple in his face. How did that go in? And all of a sudden, the Raptors down by 1. 7 seconds here in Game 7. Van Fleet against Caldwell Pope. Looking to be the hero. Rattles in. Fred Van Fleet puts the Raptors up. Young. It's over! Toronto has won Game 7 against Atlanta, and then we'll move on. Fred Van Fleet, what a basket! Back and forth action. What a wild finish here in the Raptors game. And oh my goodness, guys, we go to a Game 7 in Philadelphia. The Sixers with Ben Simmons and Embiid will get upset by the Chicago Bulls here in the first round. This is crazy. I mean, even in the simulation, the Sixers can't get past the second round as Chicago walks into Philadelphia, wins a Game 7, and eliminates the 76ers. And now our last series, the defending Western Conference champs who won that season, the Suns, are only up by 2 against the Lakers in a Game 7, is the defending champs, Davis, coast to coast. Oh man, Davis gets it to go, and we are tied at 120. I mean, that was impressive. About 3 seconds, maybe, coast to coast from Davis after the missed free throw from Crowder. And now with 20 seconds, Booker the drive of Caruso kicks it out. 3-point shot. Crowder, no. Rebound. Lakers call timeout and have a chance to win the game and the series. Will we go to overtime, or can the Lakers stun the 2-seeded Suns? LeBron James, top of the key, Bridges will defend, he has him isolated, 8 seconds remaining, fans and Phoenix on their feet, LeBron going left, LeBron takes contact and puts it down! LeBron James with 3.7, inbound to Booker, Booker, half courts! Almost went in, hit the rim and fall short as history is rewritten here in this simulation as the Lakers will knock off the runners-up in real life that season, the Suns. So the Lakers causing havoc here in this simulation as they defeat the Suns 122-120 in Game 7. LeBron James is his name. Well, that does it for round 1, and already we have history rewritten as the Suns, again, who made to the finals in 2021, will now be eliminated in the first round by the LA Lakers. So here's the updated bracket. What a crazy and fun first round. So many wild finishes and game winners. Well, guys, we are now going to find out which teams will move to the East and West Finals here in the 2021 playoffs on NBA 2K25. So, fellas, let the madness continue on. Just like they did back in 2021, the Milwaukee Bucks are headed to the Eastern Conference Finals as they will sweep the Raptors. So no Kawhi Leonard in Toronto, and Giannis and the Bucks make it look easy as they're headed on 121-99. Your game 4 victory. Down goes Toronto. As now we go to Chicago. It is the Brooklyn Nets, the 1 seed in the East, 125-91. They will get a sweep, so the Brooklyn Nets have not lost a playoff game yet, and that sets a matchup between the Bucks and the Nets in the Eastern Conference Finals, which should be absolutely cinema. Anyways, we are now off to Denver. It's a 2-point lead for the Nuggets, and the Lakers are down by 2. It's a game 7. Here we go. Anthony Davis with the ball, 40 seconds. LeBron James passes up a 3. Davis top of the key. Shot clock winding down. Davis for 3. Bang! Anthony Davis from downtown, and the Lakers have a 1-point lead. 30 seconds here to go in Denver. Game 7. Murray looking for Jokic, puts it down. A rare Jokic dunk, and 24 seconds on the clock. Lakers no timeouts. Here we go. Season on the line. LeBron James was in a game 7 last series. He had the game-winning basket. Can he do it again? LeBron stripped by Gordon. Eric Gordon rips LeBron. Turnover, and they have to foul. I can't believe it. LeBron James, huge turnover, and now Jamal Murray out the line makes it a 2-point game. These fans are going crazy. This to make it a 3-point game, and he's got it. Here we go. Lakers with 13.8. Needed 3 to force overtime. LeBron James dribbling up the court with 10 seconds. Davis has it. Davis with 7. Someone's gonna shoot. LeBron sidestep over MPJ. No good. Rebound Denver, and they eliminate the Lakers. The defending champions will go down as Jokic and the Nuggets knock them off in game 7. What a finish. And look at this, down goes the 1 seed in the West. The Golden State Warriors have just eliminated the Clippers, and the Warriors are on a great playoff run right now as they head to the Western Conference Finals. Huge victory as they will defeat the Clippers to move on in the Sim. 4 teams remaining, and honestly, as much as it looks different from the 2021 actual playoffs, it looks kind of similar in ways. Like the Nets and the Bucks will go against each other, but this time in the Eastern Conference Finals. And in the West, we got Denver versus Golden State. 2 great matchups here in the Conference Finals. Let's find out which 2 teams will move to the 2021 NBA Finals here in 2K. So guys, let's continue on. Up to Milwaukee. It is a game 6, and the Bucks up by 2 points, and they also have a series of a 3-2 lead over the Nets. So can they close it out and go to the finals? Here is Kyrie looking to force game 7. Underneath on Holiday, won't go. Drew Holiday with some stellar defense. The Bucks looking for a dagger shot. Here is Middleton going at Durant. Middleton in the paint, puts up the bunny, missed it. Durant the rebound. Here come the Nets the other way. Down 2. Now to James Harden. Harden to Jordan. Got it to go. In the next tie of the game at 1:13, 22 seconds. Here we go. Bucks looking to win the game in the series right here, right now. Giannis has the ball. Fans are on their feet. It looks like Green will defend. And if I'm the Nets, I am setting a double team. I do not want Giannis getting in isolation here. And right now it looks like they're not. Here is Giannis having trouble. Giannis in the rim. Gonna take it, missed it, gets it back, and puts it in! Giannis with 0.6 seconds! What a basket! Timeout Nets in Brooklyn, season on the line. They need a catch and shoot with 0.6 seconds. Inbounding, looking, Kyrie gets a look, and it rims out! Oh my goodness, how did that not go in? He got a great look at the basket. That would have sent it to overtime, and the Bucks will go to the finals. Something they did back in 2021 in real life, as they do it here. And off to the Western Conference, the Denver Nuggets will defeat the Golden State Warriors 115-107. They will win in 6 games as down goes Curry and his team. I mean, what a run they had, but ultimately, Jokic has led them to the finals. So Denver versus Milwaukee here in the 2021 finals on NBA 2K25. The only thing missing was the Suns, but the Bucks still made it back, which is crazy. And so who's going to win a championship first, Jokic or Giannis? Remember, this is a 2021 year. Jokic won in 2022. But guys, we're gonna find out in the best of 7 series. Bucks, Nuggets for the championship. Who wins? It is a game 6 in Denver. We're tied at 113, 45 seconds. Milwaukee, here he goes. It's onto the Cooper to the rim. and the Bucks trail the series 3-2, so can they force a Game 7? Right now they're up by 2, and for Denver, if they win this game, they are the NBA champions. Fans are on their feet. Murray, Jokic, good! Huge basket from Jokic, 115 all. Giannis, Jokic battling it out in their first finals appearance. Here we go. 26 seconds onto the Kupo, going at Gordon. Gives it to Holiday. Holiday has to go to the paint to Giannis. Giannis against Gordon. Gordon with some great defense. Onto the Kupo, goes baseline. Reverse, good! Oh, what a move by the Greek Freak! And the Nuggets are now down by 2, looking to force overtime or to win the championship. No more timeouts. Shot clock is off. Here is Murray. You gotta go to Jokic if you're Denver. Harrison with the ball. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Bounce pass. Murray for the championship. No, it's off. There will be a Game 7. The Bucks survive on the road in Denver to win Game 6 and keep the NBA Finals alive. What a finish. And we're going to go to Game 7. Onto the Kupo. Gets one more. History will repeat. The Milwaukee Bucks are the 2021 NBA champions here on this 2K25 simulation as we resimulate the last 5 years, and they will do it just as they did it in real life. How about that? And I can't believe here already in part number 1 we see a repeat of a champion. I mean, I wasn't expecting in this 5-part series to see one team win who won in real life, and already the Bucks are champions as the Denver Nuggets, they will fall. Jokic is 0-1 in the NBA Finals at this point. As Giannis wins his first, there is a celebration. Bucks fans, you guys are going to win a championship in part number 1, but again, this is a 5-part series. We're going to get to part 2 in just a second, so let's see what happens during the offseason. Going into the 2021 NBA Draft, it looks like the San Antonio Spurs will get the number 1 overall pick. So who goes number 1 and how will the draft unfold? Also, huge offseason news, Joel Embiid, superstar center for the 76ers, has requested a trade and has been traded to a team in the Western Conference. Free agent Jamal Murray has decided to leave the Denver Nuggets just after making the finals. Which team will he join? Well guys, comment down below your predictions. I'll see you in part number 2.